Okay, so I'm going to talk about my top picks for TV shows. The first one is a TV show called Lost, and this show was the first of its kind where each episode ended in a cliffhanger. Basically something happened that made you want to watch the next episode really badly. And also, the last episode in each season ended in a really big cliffhanger as well. So this style of TV show is very addictive because the whole show is one long story. So this story is kind of strange. It's a plane crashes on a strange island, and the people that were on the plane experience really strange things. So it's like a big mystery. And you never find out what's the truth about this island until the last episode after many seasons. So really, really great show. Pretty much everyone in America watched it at that time. The next one, number 2, that I'm going to recommend is a TV show called Heroes. And that came out a little after Lost. It's very similar style, very addictive. And also each episode ends in a cliffhanger. Last episode of each season ends in a cliffhanger as well. And this show is a little different. The characters have superpowers, kind of like a Marvel superhero. And the show is a little grotesque, so you might want to be careful about that if you don't like grotesque stuff. But it's also kind of funny too. There's lots of comedy in it. The main character is a Japanese guy who's really cute and funny. So yeah, it's kind of just a fun show, but also a big mystery as well and very exciting. So I really recommend that. Okay, so the third one that I recommend is a TV show called Breaking Bad. And this show is the same style, very addictive, one long story. Each episode has a cliffhanger and so on. This story is pretty strange. It's about a high school teacher who's dying of cancer, and then he becomes a drug dealer. So wild story, very addictive, really just interesting and exciting to watch. And it was so popular in America, everybody watched it, that when it finished, they made kind of like a prequel. So like the story before Breaking Bad happened. And that TV show is called Better Call Saul. And that's also really good. And they also even made a movie connected to the two TV shows. So I recommend that one as well. Okay, so my fourth pick is a TV show called Game of Thrones. This show was super popular in America. Everybody watched it. It's the same style, very addictive, cliffhangers. And it's set in ancient times when there was kings and queens and castles and sword fights and things like that. And dragons as well, so it's kind of magical. And there's a lot of violence in the show as well, but just really, really good story, very exciting to watch, and so it's very popular. Okay, the last one that I'm going to recommend is quite different from the others in that it's not one long story. Each episode is one story in itself. And that TV show is called Black Mirror. And Black Mirror, there's a theme throughout most of the episodes. It's kind of like this imagined dark future where things are very strange and the world has just become really bad and screwed up. And the writer seems to be like a creative genius because some of the ideas in the episodes are just so crazy. They just blow your mind, and just really, really interesting ideas. His ideas about what could happen in the future. So yeah, I love that TV show, so I really recommend it. So those are my top 5 picks for TV, and I hope you guys check it out.